On November 27th, 2023, Red Dead Online, the sprawling frontier of adventure, camaraderie, and limitless Western possibilities, has just marked its 5th year in the world of gaming, and I personally can still vividly recall the excitement that I had venturing into this open world with friends after we were all captivated by the spectacular single-player story mode. And today, as we celebrate half a decade of unforgettable experiences, I want to take a moment with you guys to reflect on the journey thus far that we've embarked on as a community and as players. And for this video, I've gathered some cherished memories from our passionate community, sharing their favorite moments playing Red Dead Online. From epic showdowns to serene moments of exploration, I think a few of these stories here can showcase the heart and soul us players have for Red Dead Online. And so with that said, let's jump into all of the memories here and celebrate the incredible world of Red Dead. But before we do, I want to know in the comments, what are some of your most treasured moments from this time in Red Dead? This game for me personally has absolutely changed my life for the better, and I couldn't be more thankful to still be in a position today where I can bring you guys consistent Red Dead content, and you all show up to my videos every single day to support them, and I'll always appreciate that love and support that you guys and the rest of the Red Dead community has shown me over the course of the past 5 years. So as we jump in, if you enjoy this video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it, and if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Jumping into the first one from Mr. Little 1904, he said, when the pandemic hit and we were all indoors, playing this game online saved my mental health. I met so many like-minded people who I formed bonds with and are now friends with in real life. The beauty of the details and the nature aspect of Red Dead Online is what I truly love about this game. No matter what happens, or doesn't in this case, I will always continue to play this game and be a hardcore Red Dead Online player. And that is awesome to see. Same here, I'll always keep playing this game, no matter what happens, or like you said, no matter what doesn't happen as well, because not much is happening in the scope of new content for this game. But nonetheless, that doesn't take away from how beautiful this open world is, the amazing open world, just playing with friends, all that type of stuff. And it's great to hear that you form friendships with some of these people over the course of you playing this game, and now are friends with them in real life. I think that's really cool as well. Tifsa said, never a more calming game in the hardest year I had. Just so sad they let it go. So much potential. And that is, I think, one of the draws of this game is the fact that it's so relaxing, so chill, and so calming. You can grind and sweat and try hard if you want, but you can also still do that and really kick back and relax and just not go like absolutely balls to the wall. So that is good to see right there. Thank you so much for your response. Rick Flag 1424 said, the best memories for me are the old group I played with in the beta. There was basically nothing to do, but man, that community was amazing. And I absolutely agree. As much as I don't really miss the beta in the sense that I want that to be the current state of the game, I do miss the time I had playing the beta when, of course, there wasn't really much to do. We were all looking forward to new content that was to come and things like that, especially around the holidays and as Christmas time. We didn't even have a Christmas event in the game just yet, but the holidays were really nice to play that game when basically I was out of my senior year schooling at college. Basically, I had my final Christmas break and I was able to play this game a lot. Now, speaking of the holidays, they are fast approaching here, and I know it's a hectic time to be shopping, and so if you're struggling to find the perfect gift for your loved ones, then look no further than Ridge. This video is brought to you by Ridge, and they have a fantastic holiday sale going on right now, and take it from me, their products make some incredible gifts. I've been using the Ridge wallet and key case, and they've truly redefined my everyday carry. If you want something more traditional, you can opt for the leather option, or you can get creative with over 30 different colors and styles to choose from. The Ridge wallet can also hold up to 12 cards plus cash, all while staying slim and sleek in your pocket, and it's equipped with RFID blocking materials to keep you safe from those digital thieves out there. And the Ridge key case, it securely holds 1 to 6 keys without any jingling. And here's the best part, when you buy the Ridge wallet and key case together, you get 30% off your order. But don't just take my word for it. Ridge has over 3 million happy customers and more than 80,000 5-star reviews. Plus, they offer a 99-day risk-free trial and lifetime warranty, so you can shop with confidence. This is a deal even Dutch and his gang would approve of, so don't miss out on this holiday sale. Head to ridge.com/hazard and score up to 30% off through December 20th. If you use my link, you could even win a Ridge bundle worth $4,000. And once again, thank you to Ridge for sponsoring today's video. Trashcan CJ says, for me, honestly, meeting friends that to this day are like my brothers. Before the online ever came out, I was literally a loner. and had no one. But once Red Dead came out, it took me a few years to get into the PvP scene. The wars would happen, and those would be some of the worst but the best times of gaming in my life. I don't know anyone out there if you guys want to respond to this in the comments, but I feel like some of the free roam wars were really fun when you could basically just go into the game when everyone's radar dots were on the map initially and you had like global game chat instead of proximity chat. And that was really nice because you could be like, yo, you guys want to have like this massive war over at Boulder Glade, and a bunch of people would be like, yeah, let's do it. That sounds like a great time. I really missed that. And of course, I can't really get that on PC because of all the modders and cheaters and things like that. But nonetheless, I wish that's a time I can go back to. Now, eMusket says, doing canoe river tours through the bayou with my friends, doing fight clubs in Blackwater with my friends, and doing duels on the Blackwater dock for hours. The only thing that could top Red Dead Online is a multiplayer version of story mode. Now, of course, that would honestly be pretty cool, seeing like a single player co-op, I guess, or co-op for the single player campaign for Red Dead Redemption 2. It would be kind of silly, you know, because there's not like two characters that can go along with you, but it would just be interesting, even just to have someone in story on PC mod it, and you could have like two Arthur Morgans, but you could actually just play through all the single player missions with your friends. That would be pretty cool. But honestly, doing the canoe river tours and that type of like role play, doing the fight clubs in Blackwater was always a great time. The duels in Blackwater were great. I'm glad you got to take advantage of all that, because I feel like we don't really see people getting up to that in lobbies now anymore. But back in the beta, that type of thing was happening a lot. Now, Chris VZ Outlaw says first time playing the Blood Money Opportunity was his favorite with Il Sovrano because the music to this day is fire, and that is something that I really love. I don't get to listen to the RDR2 soundtrack too often during the multiplayer because usually I'm recording gameplay or streaming and I have it turned off because I'm usually playing my own music on stream. But in the case of me just playing for my own enjoyment without necessarily streaming or recording, I love listening to the soundtrack, and that's part of what makes the open world so special in Red Dead Online, just because it really sets the tone, beautiful ambiance, things like that. So definitely agree right there. That is awesome. And the Il Sovrano Diamond Blood Money Opportunity, I remember when that came out, that was like a big challenge at the time. I was like, wow, I feel like normally, you know, with 5-star level enemies or 5-star enemies during the legendary bounties or even ruthless difficulty enemies for other telegrams in the previous two Blood Money opportunities, the enemies didn't seem to have as much health and they didn't seem to do as much damage. But during this mission, when I was first attempting it, I would die over and over and over. So that was definitely pretty fun. Now, Joe Larius 55 says, bring in 1,000 alive bounties and 1,000 dead bounties. That's my biggest achievement in gaming ever. First of all, Joe, congratulations. That is definitely something, that is a big achievement, I must say, especially for the fact that it takes so long to do those. Yeah, you can just grind the tier 1s, but the amount of gameplay hours you need to put in into bringing back 1,000 targets alive and 1,000 dead, that is crazy. And especially if you're doing just the standard free roam bounties, typically it's only going to be 1 or 2 targets. So you're doing thousands of bounties to get this done. Nonetheless, it will be even crazier if you're participating in a bunch of the legendary bounties and stuff. And I'd love to know if you're planning on resetting those awards and going for 2,000 alive, 2,000 dead, trying to grind your way all the way up to 10,000 of each. I don't even know if anyone's done that yet, but nonetheless, Joe, congratulations. That is definitely a huge feat right there. Prince Al-Harthi 6674 says, alert, you've been disconnected from Red Dead Online due to a fault on Rockstar's game services with the little error code. Is that something is that like our favorite thing? You know, it may be. That has been in the game from the absolute beginning. I always love to tell my chat on Twitch when I'm playing the game. People are asking about disconnect problems and how to fix them and things like that. You can open up your NAT type instead of having it set to moderate or closed by port forwarding, things like that. That can help. Obviously, playing through Ethernet as opposed to Wi-Fi is going to help too. But honestly, the craziest thing here, and not a lot of people know this, is if you're having trouble staying connected on your home network, say if your NAT type is open, Wi-Fi is good, Ethernet's good, you have low ping, you have amazing upload, download speeds, lots of bandwidth, all that. The better your connection is, the worse your performance and network performance you're going to get in Red Dead Online. I always tell people, if you just can't stay connected while trying to play Red Dead, try playing off of a Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone. You're going to have flawless connection. I don't know why that's the case for this game. It's probably the case for GTA as well. It's just the way Rockstar and peer-to-peer servers work and things like that. That's not how I recommend you play games in general, because you're going to have higher latency, packet bursts, you know, latency variation, higher pings, things like that, but just bad connection in general. But with Red Dead Online and possibly even GTA Online as well, it will work out in your favor, which is just absolutely crazy. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just wanted to take a look back on the world of Red Dead Online 5 years later. We're of course going to keep coming out with the news videos each week for all the updates and weekly events and monthly events and changes and things like that. So definitely any other news and information we have, I'll be reporting on it. Definitely more tips, tricks, and guides to come. And with all that said, hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Again, thank you guys for the 5.5 years of support and me covering this game, because I started to talk about it when we got that third trailer for the game about half a year before the game released. And then of course Red Dead came out and I continue to make videos. So thank you guys so much for all the support, bringing me to this point where I am today. And I will see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.